What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Pentagon challenge, and we are now in the 6th of December 2015 and we finally picked ourselves up a job. So it's been a while, it's been about 6 months since I left Kitchi, and I wanted to wait for the right opportunities. Not many opportunities arose during this time period, that's why it's been such a long time. And I wanted to make sure I got the right job. I mean, there was a few lingering in the relegation zones came up in the South American leagues. I decided I didn't want to go for them. I knew I wanted to either go to Asia or Africa. And I knew that I wanted to stay in the top divisions. And I wanted to get a team that either looked like they could do well this season or were in a position where they could go on and do well. You know, someone media predicted quite high. It was just having an off season, or maybe the manager had a poor start. And I could pick them up, maybe not that first year, but you know, the years after, lead them on to glory, and then maybe continental glory as well. So after waiting the time period I did, it finally a few jobs came up, and the one I ended up getting is Wits, Bidvest Wits of the South African Premier Division, and they currently find themselves sitting in second, 2 points off the league leaders Ajax, and 1 game in hand as well, which means theoretically win that game in hand, go top of the table. And they came in and said, I mean, their manager actually left and joined. Who did he join? I think it was like Sun Sports United down in 12th, and it's because Wits aren't the most reputed team in South Africa. They're not considered very big. Not only that as well, they've got financial problems. As you can see, they're insecure. I actually had to, during my job interview, they said they'd give me 40k a week on wage, I think it was, and they're currently on 45. So it shows they're going there, and I initially know they're going to have money problems. But that's fine, that's acceptable. I didn't really want to be out of a job for too much longer. I considered taking a South African second division team, so the national first division I think it's called. But in the end I just decided, you know, no, I want to go here. I want to make sure I get a team in the top division. So I waited about a week longer because I had a couple of teams still waiting to hear back from a couple of South Korean, the Chinese, and a few teams from South Africa as well. But I finally got the team that I was looking for, at least Bidvest United. A team looked like they could be doing well this season. So before we accept this, I'm going to go into the Hong Kong national team. So I did my World Cup qualifiers, and we've also had a tournament called the East Asian competition. We've had to qualify for that as well. So the fixture list quickly. I last left you off with the Pakistan game. We lost 6-0 in the first leg, which was abysmal. It was a joke. We played terribly, and then we drew 1-1 in the second leg. So that was us out of the World Cup. After that, we had a few friendlies. We beat Cook Islands. We beat Bhutan. We lost to the Faroe Islands 3-2 in a game that we were winning 1-0, and we beat another Chinese Republic, whatever team, 4-2. Then we went into the East Asian Cup. Now, this cup, I'm not really sure what it is, you see, because it's not exactly a major competition. They have a preliminary round, which Mongolia went through on. Then they had a qualifying round with me, North Korea, Mongolia, and Guam. I ended up going through on goal difference. Goals scored, I should really say, because it wasn't goal difference. That was exactly the same as North Korea. I went for goals scored. The fact that I scored 2 past Mongolia, 2 past Guam, and scored 1 against North Korea meant that we went through, which is a very, very cheeky way to get through. But what I don't really understand is in the East Asia, it says that there are 3 teams already qualified, which are Japan, China, and South Korea. 3 teams that have previously won it. Japan, the most recent, back in 2013. But there's no one else in it. So from my understanding from this, because I haven't seen this tournament before, there will only be 4 teams in it. Me, Japan, China, and South Korea, and I expect to get battered. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, we beat Mongolia 2-1. That was very nice. We actually conceded in the 80th minute, I believe it was. 83rd minute. And then Park Yu and Splits came back as we changed our tactic up and went attacking. Completely went for it. Went all or nothing. We managed to walk over 2-1 win. And having looked at how, you know, we did against Pakistan, didn't actually do well against Bangladesh, just scraped wins there, and against Bhutan and beat Cook Island quite convincingly. That was probably another good read. But again, only scraping victories and losing, conceding quite a few goals. I weren't too confident going into this how well we were going to do, but to beat Mongolia, that was a massive boost. After that, against North Korea, again, I wasn't too sure how I was going to do. They won their first game against Guam. In the end, we took the lead, and it looked like we were going to go on and win the game. North Korea slowly crept into the game a little bit more and more as every minute passed and passed, but I felt we were going to do well enough defensively to hold on. But in the end, an 80th minute goal from North Korea gave them the equaliser. I did try and change up the tactic again, like I did against Mongolia, but it didn't work, and sadly we drew this game, which meant we're going into the last game. All we knew that we had to win. and then North Korea either scored less goals than us and didn't go through, because at that time we had the same. No, they had one less goal difference. So they had one more goal difference. Sorry, we had one less. So we beat Guam 2-0, 2 very early goals from Pike. I was actually hoping we'd absolutely batter them, but Guam came into the game, and in the end it was only 2-0. And then for some reason the games didn't kick off at the same time, so North Korea and Mongolia actually kicked off a little bit later than us, and North Korea could only pick up a 1-0 win, which meant we went through because we scored 2 goals against Guam, so that was pretty good. But anyway, back onto Wits. Let's view the offer. There is my deal. They've given me a 1.5 year deal, which is fine. I'm happy with that. We're going to accept that and continue forward and have our first day at the job. So I got accepted that. I take charge. I've had 3 previous employment: Hong Kong national team, the Hong Kong under-23s, and Kitchi Sport Club. Let's meet our chairman. So howdy doing? Yep, that's fine. I'll have to learn about the history. The press conference, signing a new player, signing manager. Yep, that's fine. I'll do that off camera. Okay, thanks for the introduction. Anyway, to our assistant manager. Yes, please let me have a report. Yep, meet my backroom staff on a fortnightly basis. That's typically what I do, and that'll be it. I don't need you to do friendlies or anything. So an ex-South African international as our assistant manager. We've got to pick our captain already. I don't know the team enough, so I'll pick it in a second. Asia Footballer of the Year I voted for. That doesn't make a difference anymore. I meet the media and myself off camera. But where was the history? There is the background. So pretty good youth facilities. Decent training facilities. They have won 1 South African National First Division, which is the 2nd tier. They've won 2 South African FA Cups, a South African Knockout Cup twice as well, and South African Super 8. But apart from that, no real other trophies. So not the most successful team ever. So maybe we can change that. So let's look at our team report. I don't really like this screen too much. We'll just look at the team like this and we'll go on position. So goalkeeper looks decent. I don't actually know what these means. What does 3-star mean? Because you know every club different. So good South African Premier player. So goalkeeper's alright. Right back, that's decent. I kind of want to lean towards a 4-4-2. It's what I've been playing at Hong Kong. Centre backs don't look too good. Going forward, strikers are half alright. It seems like we have a lot of attacking midfielders. Maybe I'll have to play some 4-3-3 formation. We don't really have centre mids, which is baffling to me. What did they play against Pokwan City? What formation? Can I see the formation? Yeah, I can. I know how to do it. Go back. Report. Tactics. What tactics have we been playing? We've been playing a 4-4-2. So they actually play a 4-4-2. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. I don't want to change things up too much. But they do look like they lack midfielders. Let's plop all our reserves and under 18s in. There's some decent players in their team. What does 3.5 star mean? Is that apparently leading? That is leading. So I think we've got a decent team here. We've got a decent starting 11 anyway. Backup is a little bit young, but that is fine. That's not a problem to me. But the main thing for us right now is to try and push on and see if we can win this league. Where did we finish last season? Where did we finish? Wits finished 4th. So are they in Europe? Sorry, are they in the continental competition? No, the top 2 team. Well, the top team goes into the preliminary round, and the second goes into the Confederations Cup. So we're not in any continental competition. We have a winter break coming up, which is fine. That'll mean I can adapt my formation and try and get it to click. But I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. We're out of the South African Knockout Cup, which is a little bit of a shame. Super 8 we're out of. What other cup is there? There's the FA Cup, is there not? Yeah, the FA Cup. Apparently we're not in that yet. So we'll have a look out at the FA Cup. Maybe that's the tournament competition we'll look to win. We've won it back in 2010. But this will be it for now, guys. Quick introduction to the team. I will meet you back. I'm thinking maybe end of season. I want to make sure to get this save with. I think I did a few too many updates for the Kitchi game, for the Kitchi one. So I will meet you back for the end of season. If I can live com a title, I may do that. But if not, I'll meet you back for the end of the season, for the last game of the season. Actually, no, I'll just meet up for the end of the season update. I won't do a live com. unless it's important. So this will be it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed. New team, new country, new environment. Still Hong Kong manager. I'll be the Hong Kong manager until the East Asian Cup, I think. I don't think I'll be... maybe Challenge Cup? What is the Challenge Cup? Maybe I'll get to the Challenge Cup. I'll see if I can get into the Challenge Cup. When's this tournament currently? 2016 now? How often is this? Never had past winners before, so I actually have no idea when the next one will be. Maybe I'll stay until the Challenge Cup, because I think that's a tournament maybe we could try and win if we defended really well like we have so far. But yeah, this will be it for now. So until next time, guys, peace out.